All right, gonna hop into another swing check here. This is for my buddy Ben. This is Ryan from Golf Fit. First things first, overall posture and setup is pretty solid. Really no complaints there. As we go ahead and start this takeaway, you'll see the club face passes through the hands. Now this angle is not ideal, but we're gonna make the most of it. As you get up to the top of the golf swing, again, everything looks pretty good here. The club's a little laid off, but that's all right. Now, as we start the transition, the first thing that you're noticing here is that your hips that your shoulders are doing the majority of the rotation, whereas your hips should be leading that transition. The hips should start the downswing. The shoulders take the club away, the hips bring the club down. And so because the shoulders are bringing the club down, you're going to see here, you do get the shaft of the golf club almost parallel to the primary swing plane line here, but then it quickly gets out in front of your hands. Now, the reason for that is because the hips didn't lead, and because the hips didn't lead, there was no space for this shoulder to kind of drop down into your left pocket there. The more you are able to get the hips out of the way and tuck that left shoulder down into your left pocket, the more this club is going to shallow out and actually stay behind your hands rather than getting out in front of your hands. So the shaft angle should almost be kind of like back here versus where it's at. Now, as you get down in the hitting zone, because the club face is out in front of your hands, the only place for you to follow through is going to be to kind of flip across the body there and kind of swing across outside to in and then out to the right here. You can see how you got a little bit of a flip action going there with the hands as you hit the follow through, which is why your exit point here is very low. The exit point should be at the left shoulder, your right shoulder. And so because it's exiting so low, that's due to the flip and the fact that you're swinging to first base. Now, normally swinging to first base would be a good thing, but because you're a lefty, you actually want to be swinging out to third base. All right? And once you are able to get the hips leading, drop the left shoulder into your left pocket, and keep the club behind you, then the body's going to start to lead rather than the hands and arms, and then it will be a lot easier for you to swing to that third base position. Okay, so I hope that helps. As always, aim small, swing smooth. Peace.